Welcome to the first special edition of Misquote Monday. I'm William O'Flaherty. For this show, I'm sharing the first 5 misquotes I presented previously in single episodes. Did C.S. Lewis really say, "Children are not a distraction from more important work. They are the most important work"? Who likes to be distracted? Most people don't. For me, it's distracting to see this quotation falsely attributed to Lewis when we know the person who actually wrote it. More on that in a moment, along with a few quotes related to this topic confirmed to be by Lewis. While Lewis wrote the famed Narnia stories, are you surprised he only ever had 2 stepchildren, and this was less than 10 years before he died? Who made the statement in question? In 2012, Dr. John Trainer shared it in a Facebook group, noting the quote was a repurposed and modified version of an old customer service expression he knew. What did Lewis say about children? You might be surprised. Take a look. Learn more about fake Lewis quotes from my book or online articles. Did C.S. Lewis really say, "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending"? A lot of people, and even a football team, have been named as the author of this quote. In 2015, quoteinvestigator.com did all the heavy lifting about the possible sources of this quotation, which has a few variations. I came across Lewis's name associated with it in 2017 and wrote about it. The following 2 years, my article was viewed almost 25,000 times. Despite this, memes with Lewis's name associated with this quote continue to be shared on social media. Who said it? We don't really know, but check out my online article and quoteinvestor.com's for details. Did C.S. Lewis really say, "You are never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream"? When I wrote about this quotation back in 2015, I was the first to debunk Lewis as the author, despite his name appearing all over the internet crediting him. A couple of years later, Quote Investigator also researched the saying and came to the same conclusion as I did, while digging deeper and finding possible historical influences. Then in 2019, the Australian Associated Press cited me as one of the sources for disproving Lewis wrote it. And yet, memes are still shared with Lewis's name on it. Who wrote it, you ask? It's from motivational speaker Les Brown and is found in his 1992 book, Live Your Dreams. Lewis never wrote anything close to this quotation, but check out a few expressions loosely related. Did C.S. Lewis really say, "The homemaker has the ultimate career. All other careers exist for one purpose only, and that is to support the ultimate career"? Lewis wrote many profound statements on a variety of topics. However, these words are not among them. But he did pen a similar statement back in 1955 in a letter to Mrs. Johnson. The following is a condensed version. "A housewife's work is surely in reality the most important work in the world. Your job is the one for which all others exist." As best as I can determine, someone was imperfectly recalling this statement, which is actually a lot longer. I'll read just part of it. "I think I can understand that feeling about a housewife's work being like that of Sisyphus, who was the stone-rolling gentleman. But it is surely in reality the most important work in the world. What do ships, railways, mines, cars, government, etc. Did C.S. Lewis really say, "Don't shine so others can see you, shine so that through you others can see him"? Have you ever read something and thought, that sounds like it's from the Bible? That's certainly true of this verse, quote attributed to Lewis. After all, Matthew 5:16 says, "In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." But if you didn't know your Bible and found this expression somewhere, you'd likely think someone famous wrote it. My research found several locations citing the source as unknown. But then in 2014, Lewis's name became associated with it online. While Lewis mentions luminosity creatively in a couple of places, in Letters to Malcolm, he He quotes part of the verse from Matthew 5. Here's a quick look. Thanks for watching. Check the description for links to any article versions done on these quotes and for links to other 1-minute shorts already available for watching. Finally, consider getting a copy of my book that explores 75 quotes.